Yo, what's up guys? It's Hayes and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make underground rap. I know there's a lot of videos like this already on YouTube, but this is going to be kind of my take on how to do it. I have a preset here that I will be giving out, and I'm going to give out some tips and stuff in this video. So let's get into the song breakdown. First step of making a underground rap song is you get a beat that fits that genre or category, whatever you want to call it. And I have here a Destroy Lonely type beat, so let's listen to it. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's very different. I mean, it's not different, but it's unique. Now, before I break down this song, this is a troll joke song. It's about fishing and like finding a good spot. I tend to do this when I try out like new genres and new songs and all that, because you have no expectation for the song to come out good because it's just it's a joke song. So yeah, just don't mind that.
Well, this part is a ride. Chevy Cruise, that's my ride. Brody put a barber on my line. I don't want to put a thing to the side.
So they are very loud. My mic was peaking quite a bit when I was making this, and my main headphones broke, so I'm using some crappy headphones that leak audio. Overall, it's really horrible, but it shows how good this mix is, because when you listen to it with the preset on, I mean, you don't really hear much of anything that you heard here. Let's listen to it with the actual mix.
Well, this part is a ride. Chevy Cruise, that's my ride. Brody put a barber on my line. I don't want to put a thing to the side.
So that in itself already sounds so much better than what we heard with the raw vocals. What do we got going on here? We got ourselves a little auto-tune right here. I got a whole lot of auto-tune on because for underground rap, that kind of genre, just very auto-tuney, very robotic, because it fits the style and it sounds good with the style. Then I got myself a limiter. This is what gets a lot of that background bleeding out and white noise and all that, just kind of eliminates all of it. We got my EQs, just getting rid of those bad frequencies. If you are going to use this preset, remember you do need to kind of apply the EQ to your mic, your voice, and the way you sing, rap, whatever you do, because it's different for everyone. This is just a good basis for mine. Remember, you got to tune it up a little bit to sound perfect to your voice. We got some more compression here. This preset is made with practically all stock plugins and free plugins. So we have the fruity compression here, and this is what we got going on. Nothing too crazy. Another EQ and another EQ. Yo, sorry to interrupt your video, but I have an announcement to make. If you guys want to join a server with a bunch of artists that are like-minded, active in a server, and always giving feedback, right here, join the server. It's called Flesh Wound. It's a great server, and you guys will not regret joining it. It has so many channels where you could promo, get feedback, send opens, beats, all of this. It's a great server. Make sure you guys join it, and let's get back to the video. Then we have a little EQ right here, and that's boosting kind of the low mids area. And this right here is very important because a lot of underground rap mixes are very nasally and they're very thin. Now, what am I trying to say with this? Those mixes being very thin make it kind of hard to listen to, because a lot of times people overdo it with the high end and it just sounds really scratchy and your vocals just don't sit well, and it just sounds really like low quality and not great. What this does right here is adds a little more bass to your voice and some thickness without making it sound muddy. Then I have a chorus for kind of widening and also adding a little bit of that thickness as well to the vocal. It sounds pretty cool. Then we have fresh air here. Again, you will have to fine tune this to your mix, because for me this sounds good, but for you this might sound outrageous, like 18 air, 11 air, mid air, high air. These might sound crazy on your mic and your voice, but for my mic, my voice, it sounds pretty good. And again, if you don't have fresh air, I mean, what are you doing? This is a free plugin, and it's a great free plugin. If you don't have this, you're really missing out. And then we got a reverb here. Again, nothing crazy done on the reverb, just basic. And then we have a delay. Now, the next step is adlibs. You need adlibs because they fill in that space. If you have no adlibs on your song, especially for this genre, it sounds really empty and it's boring. Ad-libs are your perfect way to add your character and your flavor to a song. So let's listen to this bunch of ad-libs I have here. They're not going to sound good by themselves, but they really add fullness to the mix, especially with all the reverbs and the delays. So they sound a little goofy by themselves, but in the context of the song, it sounds pretty good. So with the main ad-lib here, I kind of do like phrases where I repeat what I said in the last bar, and I do it like in a weirder voice to make it sound cooler, I guess. I don't know. And then with the second layer, I kind of just did whatever. I did like really high sound effects, I guess. I don't know. And it sounds, I guess, cool in the context of the song. And this just adds some contrast, because if everything's on the same tone and pitch, then you're kind of all shoving it into one little spot. But when you add different pitches and tones and different ways of expressing the way you say the word, it adds a lot more contrast and differentiates the whole song. And then the last layer is literally just the yeah layer. What's really cool about this one is the delay on this one is quite unique. So let's listen to the delay on this track. So the delay here, I have the input turned all the way up and the delay time is pretty fast. And here lies the sauce right here. I have the level of feedback distortion set to saturation, I think that's what it stands for. And then I have the level all the way up, and then I have the feedback level pretty high as well. And I have it on ping pong delay model, I guess. And this makes the delay like sound very distorted and pretty cool. It's different and it lasts for a long time, which this is really what gets that empty space out of there. In these kind of songs, you don't want empty space. You want everything to be filled up, but not cluttered. And this right here, I think is a perfect balance of that filling and not cluttering. When you have everything together, this is what it sounds like.
But it's right, it's a ride. Chevy Cruise, that's my ride. Brody put a barber on my line. I don't want to put that thing to the side. But it's right, it's a ride. Chevy Cruise, that's my ride. Brody put a barber on my line. I don't want to put that thing to the side.
And one last tip I'll give is include breaths in your take. And what I mean by this is something like this.
Chevy Cruise.
If you guys hear that little like I added in there, that is a big part that plays into the more human-like sound in the song. It makes it sound more raw and more like you're actually rapping this song, and it's not just a bunch of recordings that you took one after one after one after one. These breaths kind of act like ad-libs in a way, because they're almost like textures that fill in the space that wouldn't be taken up normally. So if you guys want to get this preset, I'll have the link below. You guys just have to listen to my song and you guys will get the preset, all stock plugins. Practically just 2 plugins there that weren't stock. And if you guys enjoyed it, subscribe, like, do whatever, and I'll see you guys in the next video.